All of this went down in a Situation Room meeting that apparently got so tense that two Pentagon officials close to the defense secretary tell NBC News that Jim Mattis was visibly angry when he got back from the White House after those discussions. The question now revolves around what the president plans to do next in Afghanistan, where just this week, 2 more American service members were killed by a suicide bomber. All of it with no new strategy yet from the White House and no real timeline for one, with more talks set for today. Today, new urgency at the White House about America's longest war, with a new meeting by the president's national security team to talk strategy in Afghanistan, where some 8,000 U.S. troops are in danger every day. But senior administration officials now describe the president as increasingly frustrated, fuming in the Situation Room 2 weeks ago. Quote, "We aren't winning, we are losing." Those administration sources taking NBC News exclusively behind those closed doors, saying over the course of 2 hours in that meeting, surrounded by his top advisors, the president repeatedly suggested the defense secretary fire his top commander there, General John Nicholson, who has strong support from the Pentagon and from the president's own national security advisor. Those sources say the president vented NATO allies aren't pulling their weight and asked for plans on how U.S. businesses could make money mining minerals in Afghanistan. Stunning some in the room, those sources say the president compared creating a strategy for the war to renovating one of his favorite Manhattan restaurants, in an analogy describing how the 21 Club paid an outside consultant for what the president called lousy advice, stressing that talking to the waiters instead might have been better for business. The message, according to one senior official, that high-level advisors aren't always more useful than lower-ranking workers on the ground.
In the end, the president didn't make a decision and asked them to go back to the drawing board and make changes.
In 2016, then candidate Trump blasted military leaders under President Obama.
You've already said you know more about ISIS than those generals.
Well, they'd probably be different generals, to be honest with you.
Now, questions of the president's confidence in his own team.
If the president doesn't listen to the generals like General Nicholson, and he goes down the road that President Obama went, Afghanistan's going to collapse.
The White House declined to comment about internal deliberations on Afghan strategy, but tells NBC the president's advisors are still developing options, with no decision yet on, for example, troop levels, in a fight top generals have described as a deadlock.
It is frustrating that we've waited 6 months and there still hasn't been a plan laid out.
In that Situation Room meeting, one top commander suggested General Nicholson personally meet with President Trump to try to smooth things over. But while a Pentagon spokesperson says Secretary Mattis has confidence in Nicholson's leadership, a defense official also confirms there are talks happening about his future. Matt?
All right, Hallie, thank you very much.
Hello, Today fans. Thanks for checking out our YouTube channel. Subscribe by clicking that button down there and click on any of the videos over here to watch the latest interviews, show highlights, and digital exclusives.